Welcome to Rebuild Series with the New York Jets. This is the second game of the day.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
6 guys. H3, 2, 18, chopper, chopper.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 47-yard punt officially, 5 on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. To throw is Brady. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big one. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 24 yards to gain there. Another 1st down as well. Brady now on first down. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Six yards left on 2nd down.
Two times.
To throw is Wilson. Able to connect with Mims. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we got time right. 3 down. Mike 5. 80 weapon. Let's get off the field. Check 3. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Showtime today, baby.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
36. Ready. Watch 30. Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he finds Moore. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, set, 90, pull. Watch your slack, watch your slack, watch your slack. Find the set.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Here we go, here we go. 60, orange, general, west, 26. Hut, hut.
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL, to linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, nice play defensively. Now Wilson rolling to his left. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Ross Cockrell.
And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Brady. The 20. 10. 5. Touchdown.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Push him. Push him back. Fire. Fire's the mic. I'm going to run you over. All right, go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Vita Vea make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down.
Come on, boy. You're out. You better be ready. Jet. Joker.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Wilson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Recon, 132 fighting. There's a party now. Slam. Squeeze, get in there. Crunch.
Play action. Now Wilson.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away and off.
comes a return from a few steps into the... And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Brady under pressure, and they got to him again. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got it. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. In his own end zone, it's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
On first down, Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers.
I fucked up on that 3rd and 33,
Tom
bro.
Brady,
Oh my
touchdown
goodness.
pass of this first half.
I'm trying to tell you
as
so
the Buccaneers tack
I got
on to
caught
their
on the
lead.
fucking D lineman. Oh man.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession as the season winds down and you look at them in totality. You know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes in
Oh, what the fuck is that?
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better play defense, and the win column will result.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. That is caught by Mims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have around the NFL. Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. 7 yards to pick up there. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Quickly into the hands of Mims.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Let's go, defense.
Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. What's tight? Tight is right. We got 3 down. Tight dog. Topper.
On 1st down, Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Touchdown! The 4th touchdown pass of the game.
That was a nice pass. But that's Tom Brady. How you gonna call a dot and that's Tom Brady, bro?
Just before halftime. Now for the point after.
That's Tom Brady, man. He gonna make that though.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
That was a pass though.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Bop. Look at running money plays. That's all he running. Well, our verticals ain't really a money play.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
That is not what I picked, bro.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, you gotta
That's
catch
pretty
that.
indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Right here, right here. Check. Check. Hot route. Hot, hot. Blue dart corkers. Blue dart corkers. 35-7. Let's go.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Man open left side is Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So
It's really hard playing against these strong-ass Bucks, boy. Route runners everywhere. You gotta slow it down. You gotta slow it down.
Halftime report. Coach.
You gotta slow it down, bro.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
All right,
everyone
defense.
back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters
Definitely
of the
gotta
NFL
slow it
regular
down.
season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit, is the best team playing against the worst team in the NFL. Let's go. Wait a minute, who is that? Who's that? Let me switch my shit up for her.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Alabama, 380. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. 57's the mic.
Now Brady.
Oh my, that's it. That's what we needed right there. We needed that right there. Oh, we put, hey, that was, hey, we got to pick that right there. That's what we needed right there. We just missed that motherfucker, boy.
2nd and 8.
Bring it. Bring it. Younger,
To throw is Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. And able to rip a big chunk of yardage before being dropped
Get back in the game, Frank.
40. That
He
good
needed
for
that.
21
He
yards
threw
on the
it right
catch
in
and
the
run.
cover.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Oh, Davis, come on.
Into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Round 80. Round 80. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Now Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, rip. 24. Watch 24. Minus 57.
Throwing now is Brady.
Oh, could have underneath it.
Buccaneers touchdown.
It
5 touchdown passes
just so
down
hard,
for Tom
man.
Brady. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Just
Extra
so
point right down the middle,
can't even get
and
through
the
the
lead will
line.
swell by 1 more.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a...
Oh,
and he's going to
my
be intercepted
God.
a third time. Picked off at about the 31. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Oh, I threw it right
He was
to
trying
this
to push it
nigga.
downfield, but the safety bit him.
Oh, I thought he was
That
going
you
to
have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Check, 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 check. Ozzy! Ozzy! Let's go. Hey, check it.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking for
Oh,
Brown, and
man.
he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
This is ugly.
Point
This is
after
gonna be
right
ugly.
down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
No. Check you out, bro. Come out. Oh, my goodness. Can't have a choice route with that, nigga.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
That nigga was running, boy.
2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover.
Check 37. Check 37. Go, go, go. Scene 6.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. This will be caught by Brown. And some room to maneuver. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
there's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
All right.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
30 Alpha. 6.
Now Wilson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he'll take this to the
That's
other
a
side
bad
of the
pass.
field before going out of
That was an
bounds.
ugly-
17 more yards on that one
That
as they
was-
keep the drive rolling.
Well, maybe
That
this
was a
offense
real
has
ugly
learned
pass.
something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been
My
doing
God.
the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Patterson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this
Gotta break that
inside
tackle,
the
bro.
35-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe
Oh,
that
Mims, come on, baby.
Struggle, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Yes! Hey, we got 3 down. Mike 5. Let's go.
Now a handoff looking right. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, for an inside linebacker, I think you'd agree when I say that he is fast to the football, and he proved that thesis correct on that last play.
Yeah, this defense as a whole has really been flying to the football all game long. They have not allowed too much of anything, and here's another example. A great play there to get in and disrupt it before it could get going.
Just like that.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Steps away to his left.
Why, boy, Pele suit. That big ass nigga ain't that fast.
Now let's check on the call.
And that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020.
Boy, they need to chill out. That dude fast as fuck. Yeah. Oh my God. Why,
So
Bear?
following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the shotgun, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I'm coming after you. 57's the mic.
Hey, ball 66. Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
Here's Brady.
Don't get nervous.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Mike 57. It's coming this way, Here we go.
Brady. Got a man, it's Brown. Touchdown.
Some suspect shit on that one.
Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
I can't get this nigga to throw an incompletion. I can't even get him to throw it away.
Touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is swelled by 1 more. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Wilson. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd and 10, Wilson. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
The Jets on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike. On the ball. Ready, go.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. William Golston. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Down to the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Watch the slant.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I'm coming after you. Shift. Regular.
Brady going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check. H3218, chopper. Buzz.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. We got this. 49. Check 49.
80 weapon.
Let's go. Hey, go, Mike.
Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's Scarborough again. Room to run past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Man up, D. Check 52. Ready, go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. They go play action now. Wilson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's Wilson. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. It's second and 7 from the 9. Now it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. One last shot for Wilson. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time.
GG's, baby, good game.
Maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Woo, big thing, Tom Brady retiring. You ain't got to worry about that nigga next year.
That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Bucs, they get an all-important 10th win to move them to 10-6 with 1 week to go.
That was a ass whooping if it wasn't, boy. Man, it was real hard with that fucking team, bro. They got 4 receivers, and you just pick your poison, bro. Pick your fucking poison. I mean, it's just pitch and catch, pitch and catch, pitch and catch. I wanted to get a lot of pressure, but then also he got pro read. You know, the fucking Tom Brady just know the coverage. He know everything, so he can attack that. I mean, there's not too many. Ain't too many things you could do when you got a quarterback with all the fucking attributes on there. I mean, I wanted to just pressure him every fucking play. But I mean, you can't press none of his receivers. I mean, you can't play off none of his receivers. It's kind of hard. It's like I saw something in the first quarter on defense, but then I kind of fucked up on that 3rd and 33, man. That's what kind of demoralized me right there with that 3rd and 33 when he completed that 3rd and 33 with Godwin up the seam. That shit was trash, bro. I forgot to flip my formation, and then also I got caught on the D lineman because the formation wasn't flipped to where I would have to play on that safety because the safety has the flat route, and he ran right by the motherfucker. And the corner, the middle safety, the free safety cannot get from the left hash to the right hash, you know, in time. And plus, that's a right-hand throw, right-hand quarterback. So that's going to be on point clockwork, easy. Now, if it would have been on the left side, it'd be a little bit harder because the delivery of the throw would be longer, and you'd be able to get there with the safety. But that wasn't the case. It was on the right-hand, right side. So a lot of people who run a lot of bunch formations like that, you got to make sure your defense is switched. So your strong safety is playing the deep third on that side, because any streak routes on that side, and it's gonna open up like a fucking like pan like the it's gonna open up like the Red Sea. So therefore, like, and he can. It's not even timing. You don't even need timing with that. You just throw that motherfucker right down the seam, and it's the right side. So you looking right, you throw right, boom, boom, all in stride, and that's exactly what happened. So you want to make sure your defense is flipped, and most of the time, what they're gonna do with that, they're gonna check it out to the running back every time. They're gonna check it down to the running back every time. Once they see that strong safety go up, they're gonna check it down to the running back every time. They might try to throw it left, but like I said, the pass will be a little bit different because the trajectory is different. So you got to look left and then turn your shoulders and then throw it. So the delivery will be a little bit longer to where you can get there. But you got to get there, of course. So, but shit, that's real hard with fucking 499 fucking overall players, pretty much. So I mean, they can be beat. They definitely can be beat. I mean, they ain't like they fucking perfect or anything like that, but it's just a little bit harder when you're playing with the Jets, you know. So, but I mean, shit, for the most part, we just gotta stop them on defense. Tom Brady's gonna be able to sit in the pocket and deliver those passes. See, that's one thing that I was fucking up too. I was doing a lot of because I'm used to a lot of people rolling out cheesing, so I kept being in that habit of containing fucking Tom Brady. Because even though some people got Tom Brady, they still will fucking roll out and cheese. So I didn't know what type of player that I was playing, but at the same time, like once he jumped 21-0, it's kind of like, oh, I see he doesn't do that, you know. But shit, I mean, 'cause I threw some bad picks. I threw some bad picks, but for the most part, we played well. We played all right. We just got to get stops on defense. Definitely got to get stops on defense. 4 interceptions is bad. I've been trying to work on his interceptions and I failed here because I could have made that game a lot shorter because he couldn't stop the run. I could have kept running, but just when he was up 21, man, 7, I kind of ah, you live and you learn. So you live and you learn. I never played Tampa Bay and they're fucking strong as fuck on this game. I mean, you got Brown in the slot, you got Godwin on the outside, and Mike Evans on the outside, big ass Mike Evans. And then you got Gronk to worry about. Like it's just a lot. It really is a lot. It was too much. It was just frustrating. Like it's a lot because and then he has a good offensive line. And we gave up all the sacks. We could not get to this nigga, bro. Like when I tell you we could not get you know it is I thought we did have a sack. We did have a fucking sack, didn't we? Thought we had a few sacks. And we had two. Huff and Isaiah Dunn. So like that's what I noticed. I know I can blitz him, but you got to be careful. Just got to be careful. I know I could blitz him, but he kept running the same fucking plays in that bunch with the wheels and streaks. Like he ran. He. Oh my god. I fell right into it because I ran cover fucking 2. I normally run cover 4 when I see that on first down like that. I usually run cover 4 palms. Yeah, dude's beatable. I mean, he's playing with a strong ass team. There's nothing really to go off of. You just got to slow him down. You cannot let him convert third and fucking 33. Like, come on. Come on, hit. Come on, hit. You know better than that. Third and 33. They're all streak routes. Only thing he can do is part to see with the post route in the middle. But other than that, they're all streak routes. So I should have never really blitzed him in that situation and never got caught in that. I could have just went man. So I mean, I wanted to, and then we did. Well, we didn't even drop that pick. But he threw a bad read, and I mean, Tom Brady is just accurate as fuck. And he threw it to, I think, Antonio Brown because I was in that cover four. So he threw right in the coverage, and Tom Brady still penciled that bitch in there. Plays you take away that 3rd and 33, that's points away, and then that at least bat the. Well, I think we punted. So did he punt? He might have punted one time. Nope. He did. Oh no. I punted. I don't think he punted. He might have continued. He might have scored. I have the slightest fucking clue. But yeah, 60%. That's still bad because I threw 4 picks. 245. Yeah, at the end of the day, you just still gotta run, man. You just gotta run, man. When you got dudes like that. I just didn't want him to keep throwing. I didn't want him to throw the jump balls to fucking Mike Evans. To be perfectly honest with you. Glad this game over with though. I think we got one more week here, and then we can get into off season, man. One more week. One more week. I mean, Bo Scarborough is dude's tough, bro. I like Bo Scarborough. I ain't even gonna hold you. Bo Scarborough tough as fuck. But we just keep chipping away with these guys, and we'll be good. Damn, 2 strength. This nigga gonna be. I'm strong. Matter of fact, I want to see what they roster, what they overalls are on the fucking Buccaneers. I never looked at the Buccaneers. They Super Bowl champions, bro. Like you know how hard it is to fucking play against this team. They got 99 Tom Brady. Tom Brady got 71 speed. That's like not slow. What Matt Ryan got? Tom Brady faster than Matt Ryan? Get the fuck out of here. 70, 79. Well, technically. Tom Brady faster than Matt Ryan. That's crazy. That's sad for Matty Ice, boy. So, anyways, this team going all fold. They ain't gonna retire. Yeah, he gonna have a contract dispute. He gonna lead the league. If he don't win the Super Bowl like with this team, like he ass. So I mean, you got Brown, Godwin, Mike Evans. Them niggas dope as fuck. Short run. Hey, damn, they did Antonio Brown dirty. But they got them 90s. Yee. And then you got Rob Gronkowski, 91 overall. And it's dirty. Gronk trash. OJ Howard better than Gronk. Damn. OJ Howard only 80 overall. Probably not 80 overall, but he has the same short and medium as Gronk. But Gronk is a 90. What does awareness do for tight ends? Maybe it gets him to block the right people or something. Pass block 70. Gronk 74 run block. Gronk a beast. Impact block. That's not bad. That's to help set those edges. Set them edges with that, boy. Gronk dope. I don't know how he wasn't getting through whooping that nigga ass. I wonder what his post up secure protector. So you ain't getting through him. You ain't getting through Ryan Jensen, Tristan Wirfs. That nigga dope as fuck. 1 year. Dominican Sue. Team is tough. These guys out of position. And you got Shoyinka. Shoyinka. 6'5", 259. Pass rusher. Oh man. Yeah, this team tough as fuck. Uh, shit, if I see somebody on this practice squad, I'm definitely taking them. Not bad. Don't want nobody. 6-10. So well, that pretty much wraps up the rest of this fucking season. Got one more game left. Um, I'm gonna be well. It would have been hard to win this game. I ain't even gonna front you. I ain't even gonna front you like a motherfucker, bro. But I should have known he passed the ball a lot by looking at fucking the passing yards for fucking Tom Brady. So I should have ran a lot of three-man front. See, what you guys need to do too when you're playing somebody on defense or offense, and when you're playing against another team, whatever the case may be, whatever defense they kind of run, kind of tells you what type of player they are. So he came out a lot of three-man fronts. So with him being in a lot of three-man fronts, I mean, he's set up to let you run, and then he's obviously a pass happy ass team because he's basically giving you the plays that he's gonna run that you would use to beat him in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I should have been in a lot of three-man fronts because see, this is one thing that I hate when I learn after a game. Right? You want to be like Mayweather and learn as the play go. To beat him, you got to make him do something he don't want to do. Run the ball. So if I'd have came out on a three-man front, right, it would force him to run the ball because those lanes would be open and he'll be moving the ball, and then I can get him in short yardage situations. And then if he gets like my run defense should be. He ain't got great running backs. I mean, Fournette is good, but against a three-man front, yeah, he could probably eat it up. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's taking the ball out of this nigga's hands, right? And so he might be the type of nigga that go five wide. So you kind of get a feel. That's why you got to read. Like, you got to definitely got to read people's stats to see what they are and see where they like to go with the football, and then shit like that. Like, I mean, I I got home late today. I ain't even eat dinner. I'm tired, and I had to jump right into this fucking game. So my brain wasn't really wrapped around this, but it would have been a fucking tough mountain to climb anyway against just the my defense versus the offense. Like, I like the defense offense stats because it's like my defense is 83 overall versus offense 87 overall. So it you can make it work, but then that's what I should have did. I should have forced him into three-man fronts. I should have ran out of three-man fronts so I could have that extra person in coverage. So I should have did rush three. If he wanted to pass on three, then he passing on three. So you know, it is what it is, folks. Like, you gotta play smartly, bro. I didn't really play too smart that game. I thought I'd be able to get him with four, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough on defense. I need the extra DB versus the extra, because I couldn't get through that line for shit. I couldn't get through that line for shit, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. My four against five, I should have just did three against five and then had more DBs out there. So that's how you gotta play. You play the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers, have a three-man front. Don't even run a dime. The four-man front dime. No. Run the 3-2-5. Run the 3-2-5. But shit, this ass whooping was brought to you by Can't beat him, join him. So therefore, hey, we moving on to the next game. Um, as far as we play the Buffalo Bills next week, Buffalo Bills got fucking what you call it, like the run. So we'll see. We might flirt with a little bit of three-man front against that one because they might have three pretty good receivers, but not to the caliber of the Buccaneers. But we'll see how that pans out because they don't have running backs at all. So their running backs are worse than Tampa Bay, and their offensive line is probably worse. But yeah, anything third and 10 and more, like we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We definitely will figure it out. I can't wait for the end of the season. I can't wait for the off season to see how this shit goes, and then um, cut in, rinse, and repeat. We're definitely gonna make the playoffs next year. We definitely gonna have a better record. We definitely gonna flip that shit around because most of these people here are gonna lose a lot of players too because they don't know how to fucking run their office, front office, and those motherfuckers who think they good are gonna really fall from the top to the bottom because their team is actually the ones that are got them where they at. So 6-10 is not pretty, but 6-10 is competitive because there's a few games that I lost that I should have won, and I would say at least three games I should have won that I lost. So I mean you're flipping you're above 500. So but hey, the series is there for you guys to go back and watch all the games. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys on the next one.